lost again in the tunnels, Bilbo found a gleaming golden ring. He put the mysterious ring in his pocket. Then he realized he was not alone. Bilbo introduced himself to the mysterious creature named Gollum. They agreed to play the ancient game of riddles. The rules were simple. If Gollum lost the game, he would show Bilbo the way out. But if Bilbo lost, Gollum would eat a tasty dinner. Soon, Bilbo couldn't think of any more riddles.
Is it scrumptious?
What have I got in my pocket?
Not fair. Gollum.
Well, that's my riddle.
Hands, knife, this string, or nothing.
All wrong. Now, show me the way out.
We must go and get something first.
What have I got in my pocket?
My ring! My precious! What has it got in its nasty little pockets? It must know the way out!
Bilbo followed Gollum out of the cave and found his friends on the other side of the Misty Mountains. But they were not out of danger. A pack of wild wargs attacked.
Eagles! Old friends, we're saved!
When they reached safety, Gandalf said goodbye to his old friend, the Lord of the Eagles. At the edge of Mirkwood, Gandalf announced he was leaving again. He showed them a trail through the forest and warned them not to stray from the path. Soon their supplies ran low. One day, the hungry dwarves saw wood elves feasting in the forest, and they left the path. The wood elves vanished. Bilbo found himself lost and alone.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to part 6 of this playthrough of The Hobbit. In this part, I am going to be going through Mirkwood Forest. We're once again lost and alone. The dwarves are off on their own doing their thing, and it is our mission to go ahead and find them. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. As soon as the loading screen is over, I'll get right into it.
Hello? Thorin? Oh, can't fusticate these dwarves. They knew better than to get lost in Mirkwood Forest. Well, I'd better find them.
Seems like the story of this game, just looking for these dwarves that keep getting lost. But that's alright, because it's tons of fun. So here is just talking about the ring, which you found in the previous level. And you can put it on with the Z button, and you have a meter of how long you can keep it on at a single time. And then you can take it off, and it will regenerate some of its power, I guess. You can see that on the top right. So this level's pretty fun. It's like a forest level, and it's got these plants on here. They shoot at you, but they're pretty easy to defeat for the most part. And there's going to be a ton of poison and a ton of spiders here. Also, a couple of mini-bosses and I guess a boss battle on this one, which is pretty exciting. So get pumped for that. This is one of the longest levels so far. It takes about an hour to go through it. Hopefully I can do it a little bit quicker since I'm used to this level and I've played it a lot.
This is Dory's helmet. I do hope he's alright.
So we run into some of the items that the dwarves leave behind as they're doing whatever they're doing. Here I'm using the ring just to kind of show you how it works. But yeah, throughout the level we're going to be running through a bunch of the dwarf items, and that's how we know we're on the right path. Another thing about the ring is that it doesn't work on all enemies. Some of them can still see you even if you have the ring on. So you have to keep that in mind. And I just got poisoned by this dude here. These little poison spiders are a pain in the butt.
That water looks foul.
Yeah, so obviously don't touch that water. If you see green bubbling water, general life tip is do not jump into green bubbling water.
Minions of the necromancer.
So if you're familiar with Lord of the Rings lore, you know that the necromancer takes refuge in the Mirkwood Forest. And so here we have a bunch of his minions kind of popping out of the ground and trying to smack us. They do a ton of damage if they hit you, but they're not so bad to deal with if you just time your attacks right. Let me grab some of these mushrooms.
A rotten tree.
So let me make a bridge out of this rotten tree stump. I'm going to throw some stones up there. Let's see. There we go. Bam. And you actually don't die if you fall in this water because it's pretty shallow. But this allows you to jump over here on this platform. And then we got some plants over here in the corner. Got these fire stones I can use to blow them up. That one's kind of hiding. It's kind of weird that it takes two shots with these fire stones to kill them. You figure they would just burn up since they're plants and all. But whatever. Still better than fighting them with a sword, I suppose. Let me go back and grab some of the goodies I left behind over here. Got a chest. Alright, so I'm getting several antidote potions here, which are definitely going to come in handy since there is a ton of poison everywhere. And then this part kind of sucks a little bit. Just a lot of jumping around. You can easily fall down. Hopefully I won't fall down here. But there's a lot of collectibles here up on the tree branches and the vines, so I'm just going to be running through all that. Yeah, since I'm just going to be jumping around, I think this is a good time, even though it's kind of early in the video, to go ahead and do the riddle time. So if you remember the last Lord of the Rings trivia for the last video, the question was that there were two people who spent about 3 years creating chainmail costumes and other costume pieces for the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and by the end of it all, they came out with a physical injury to their bodies just from making all that chainmail for years and years. And the question was, what was that physical damage that they incurred? The answer to that riddle is that they actually lost their fingerprints on the index and thumb fingers just for making so many chainmails, which is absolutely crazy. They wiped their fingerprints clear off just by working so hard. And pretty cool, because something I really admired from the Lord of the Rings trilogy was that everything was prop, everything was costume, everything was just looked amazing, as opposed to The Hobbit where most of it is CGI. I think you can really tell the difference, and it really does make a big difference in my opinion. Lord of the Rings trilogy just surpasses The Hobbit in visual effects in my opinion, just because they decided to go with props and costumes as opposed to CGI. Anyways, the riddle for this video is going to be a little bit easier. It's going to be related to the Hobbit movies. So the question is, which character from the first Hobbit movie, An Unexpected Journey, did not have a single speaking line for the entire movie? If you think you know the answer to that riddle and you're watching this as I upload these videos, be sure to submit your answer to my website for a chance to win a free copy of the Lego Lord of the Rings, or Lego The Hobbit, I mean. And if you don't know the answer to the riddle, stay tuned and I will reveal it to you in the next episode. So I managed to grab all of the courage points and all the silver from that previous part while I babbled on about some of this trivia. Now, hopefully you guys find it interesting. I just kind of like to throw some fun facts about the Lord of the Rings movies out there. Some things that I don't think many people know about. But let me continue ahead. There's another camp here that looks a little bit devastated by the spiders.
Finally, a camp. Oh my.
Here we're going to meet a new character.
Hello.
Who are you? You don't look like any elf or goblin. I am Corwin, huntsman from Lake Town.
Hello. I'm Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit of the Shire, and I'm looking for my friends. Did you see 13 dwarves run through here?
No, but I did see the spiders carry about a dozen wriggling bundles of spider silk through that web. My friends were not so lucky. The spiders killed every man in my camp, including my brother.
I am sorry about your brother.
You could burn through those webs if you had some oil. You will find some in the camp to the north.
Isn't the music absolutely awesome in here? It's just really nice. Kind of medieval-ish. I just really like the music in the camp with Corwin. Here in this area are a ton of plants. I like to use my walking stick here just because you can smack a ton more of them at once if you use a stick. Just got another health bubble from filling up my courage meter, which is nice. But you see, I hit about like 6 plants at once here with my walking stick. Basically do a hit and run strategy here. Just run in, bam, smack them. Do a little spin and then get out of there while they shoot. And then go back in. Takes a little time, a little bit of patience. You can definitely just run in there and kamikaze it, but playing it a little bit safer here just to keep my health filled up as much as possible. There are some tough battles in this level, so you do want to keep an eye out for your health as much as possible. Alright, finally got all those bad boys. Let me get some of the collectibles here. Some mushrooms to help restore my health. Alright, let's forge ahead to this little maze.
Nothing like this in Hobbiton.
So as you jump on these pillars, other ones come up as the one you're standing on drops. So you just gotta make your way across. There's something here over to the right I'm gonna go grab. Nice little courage point, big white one. And now I can just go ahead towards where I was headed in the first place. Alright. There's a hidden chest here. I used to miss this one as a kid sometimes. You guys have no idea how many times I played through this game as a kid. I guess not really a kid. I think I was 13 when it came out. This movie came out right before Return of the King came out in theaters. And I played it a ton. It was actually the game that kind of got me really hoping that they would make a Hobbit movie. Because I knew the Return of the King was coming out, and I knew that was the last part of the Lord of the Rings. And I was upset because I had always been a huge fan. And then I played this, and I'm like, man, this would be an awesome movie. So I'm glad they finally went ahead and did that. So if I move that block that you saw a little bit earlier, it kind of lets the water come in and raise the slog up. Don't fall in the water once it's full, or you'll drown. And grab some of the collectibles here before I continue ahead. Alright, another devastated camp here from the spiders.
These spiders ruin everything they touch.
So, I like to use my walking stick on the spiders. It does enough damage, and I have some of the better combos with it from the scrolls. And also, the main issue here is just the bigger range you get with the walking stick. It's very effective against the spiders. I rarely use my sword against spiders. See if I can open this chest here pretty quick. Seems like the timer's going slow, so it shouldn't be a problem. Nice.
This oil should help burn those thick webs.
So that gives me the oil so I can burn that that web that was by Corwin. But first, let me go down here and fight this giant freaking spider. This one you do have to use your sword again so you can knock it on its back like this. Walking stick will not be able to do that. But this is pretty easy. You just kind of back up, and then jump attack, and smack him, and repeat. Pretty easy fight. But one of these little spider legs is bigger than Bilbo, which is pretty terrifying. Pretty sure I'd crap myself if I ever saw a spider that big. I think the biggest spider in the world, if I'm not mistaken, is the Goliath man-eating, or not man-eating, bird-eating spider. That would be insane if it was a man-eating spider. But yeah, the Goliath bird-eating spider, those things are huge. Absolutely huge. And when they get mad, they kind of release their little hairs on their body to kind of cause almost like an allergic type reaction. Pretty crazy. Spiders are fascinating creatures. Let me open these chests here. These are kind of hard to open. You gotta move pretty quick. Let me concentrate. Nice. Man, that was close. I almost ran out of time on that one.
Oh, someone must have lost this. I'd better keep it safe.
So I got that big-ass ring, and we'll find out who that belongs to shortly. But yeah, going back to spiders, they're just fascinating creatures. I mean, you got the Black Widow that kills the mate after it's done. And then some spiders just like carry all their little babies on their back, which is pretty weird. And if one of them falls off, they'll just eat it. Pretty weird creatures. Really fun to learn about them. Let me try to... Alright, man, that was close. I feel like I almost fell there. Should have lined that up better. Use my walking stick to jump back. What else is over here? Let me see. It's a courage point right there. Let me grab it. It's also a mushroom. I'm just getting ambushed here by these poisonous spiders. I'm gonna use my antidote here and also a health potion. Just kind of fill up a little bit. I've got plenty of potions in my inventory and I haven't really been using them, so I might as well just throw a few out there. And I just got another antidote, so that's good. And here I am back at Corwin's camp. And look at this poor guy. I mean, look at him. Look how sad he looks. Look how depressed he looks. Just kind of sad. Poor guy. Let me go ahead and talk to him and,
I say, Corwin, I found this ring in the other camp. Is this yours?
My brother's ring. It's been in our family for generations. Thank you, gentle Hobbit, for finding this keepsake.
Alright, so that was his brother's ring. An heirloom of his family, so glad to help him out there. And that oil lets me burn through this web and continue ahead.
The path is clear. Good luck finding your friends.
This little web drops down for me to forge ahead.
This cave. I must be on the right track.
So there's another one of the items. I mean, it would be nice if Bilbo would kind of like pick them up for the poor dwarves, you know? They're losing all their items and stuff. If you're chasing them, you might as well like try to give their items back. And I got another health bubble. Filled up my courage meter again, which is nice. Grab some mushrooms here. Alright, back at full health. Grab this chest. So this river is way too wide for me to cross, so I'm gonna have to go the back way here. Climb this vine. I really wish this game was on Steam. I really wanted to give away a copy of this one because more people need to play it. It's just one of the best games out there. I love it. It's so good. Every level is just so much fun. But unfortunately, it's not available through Steam. They do have a PC version of it, but I think you just gotta kind of buy it. But if you've never played it, I highly recommend you go out and buy this thing. Yeah, let me grab this green one. Let me go grab that chest. So yeah, instead of giving away a copy of this, I'm giving away the Lego The Hobbit. with the riddle contest. If you're watching this as I upload the videos. If you're watching it in the future, obviously that contest is over. Yeah, let me go this way, and then let me go in that vine. There's a bunch more collectible here on the treetop. And we're above that area we were in earlier, right before we dropped down and fought that big ass spider. I feel like I almost missed that jump. Okay, so made it across the river by going around, which is nice. Here, I think I'm going to be fighting a bunch more of those necromancer minions. Yeah, I hear them, so let me grab this thing. It's exploding rocks. It does a ton of damage, which is very nice. This fight is kind of hard because they have a lot of ranged units that just blast you with arrows. It's very hard to dodge, actually. See, I just got smacked midair by one of those arrows. Let me see if I can kill these guys. Nice. I'm just blowing them up with these rocks, but I'm also taking a ton of damage from those ranged guys up there. Let me go smack them. They're annoying me. My stones ran out. My exploding stone. Let me do a health potion real quick. And then let me blast these guys. Trying to lure them down here, but it's not working because it's not very fun to fight up here. Alright, one more. Nice. And bam. So let me refill my stones a little bit. Now let me climb up here. Grab the silver. There's gonna be some more minions here. Let me grab these mushrooms really quick to restore my health, and then I got some more exploding rocks to blast these guys with. There's that mage back there. Let me grab him because he's the ranged one that's kind of blowing me up. Then I can deal with these melee units more efficiently. Nice. So much fun to throw those exploding rocks. Ton of damage. Yeah, let me heal a little more since I got that other health potion. And here I just have to ride this platform around and grab some of the collectibles that are around this area. Let me start over here in this corner with these 3 blue ones, and then up here there's some other stuff I can grab. So this is another little area which there are a ton of courage points and silver on the treetops, so I'm going to swing around here and collect a bunch of stuff. There are also these urns which I have to collect. You will see what these are for momentarily once I'm done collecting some of the extra goodies here. Trying to be careful not to fall. I think that's everything for that area, but I barely missed the raft there, so I'm going to have to wait for it to make its way back around. Alright, finally. Let me go over here now, and up this vine. Line it up. And then there's some more stuff up here. Let me go on this vine, I guess. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, and then there's that chest right there. Then let me make sure this is lined up, because this is one of those weak vines that fall if you stay on it too long. And there's this chest right here. Ton of stuff up here in the treetops. Man, I barely caught that vine. It's just that secret silver right there. And then I'm gonna wait for this vine to regenerate so I can get back across. I don't know if I can make that jump, actually. It might be a little risky. I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, that's what I thought. Didn't think that was gonna work. I don't know why I tried it. Oh well, let me grab some more stones and make my way all the way back over there. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I might have been able to make that jump, but obviously not. And I missed a raft again, so I gotta wait for it to come around. Damn, that's gonna add like 5 minutes to this playthrough. This would have been a good time to do the riddle. I'm gonna try to do this a little bit more quickly now. Alright, now we can just grab this one. Here's another urn. Got the blue urn. So I have a red one, a blue one, and now I am just missing a yellow one. There's nothing else over here, so I'm gonna head back over there. And I fell down, but that's alright. I was done up in that area anyways. Let me get some more stone to replenish those. And then I am ready to ride that raft into the final little area. Make sure I grab this green courage point in the middle, though. Alright. And there's the yellow urn in the little island, so let me grab that and the courage points. Sweet. There's a little boss battle coming up here, so I'm gonna actually restore my health.
It looks as
Fill it back up.
Different objects fit on these pedestals.
So let me put the items down. Oh, so you actually had to put it down in the correct order. I forgot about that. So we gotta do the red one first, then the blue one, and then the yellow. And then this will open and initiate a mini boss battle of sorts.
Who disturbs my rest?
Alright, so this guy, you just gotta smack him around. If he does that attack, he actually summons some other guys, so let me go around and destroy them real quick. That's one melee guy chasing me around, and then two mages here on the sides. Let me blow them up, they're more important to blow up. And then let me grab this guy real quick. You can actually kind of just ignore these guys that he summons, but they kind of mess you up pretty bad. So that's why I'm kind of just blowing them up. These mushrooms here, they actually respawn every few minutes or so. I don't know the exact timer. So grab them every time they're available because they'll just respawn. Alright, I'm doing plenty of damage to this guy. Hopefully he won't summon more. Yeah, he just did. Right as I was saying it, he summoned more guys. Damn it. So they don't disappear once you kill the mini boss, so you actually do have to go and kill them. That's why I'm making my way around. But I just went ahead and finished him off, and I just have to kill these guys, and I'll be good to go. Nice. Sweet. Then let me grab some of these mushrooms. And some stones. And I'm good to go. Damn it, dude. Oh my god. At the last second. After I spent like 20 minutes lockpicking that thing, I failed it. Dude, seriously? Oh my god. I'm about to just use one of my skeleton keys on this chest. It's so annoying. There we go, finally. I'm not even going to bother getting an antidote. Those mushrooms haven't respawned yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to continue.
Belongs to Ori.
So there's Ori's boot. We know we're on the right path here, following the dwarves. Man, that poison is lasting way longer than I thought it would. It's just like sucking my health. I might have to use a potion here. Yeah, let me use something. I don't want to use an antidote. I don't know why. I'm a hoarder. I like to hoard my potions. I'm gonna go back and grab some of those mushrooms real quick. Alright, there we go. Full on health. I'm good to go. Ready to continue. Cut through these webs here. Hopefully this chest won't give me too much trouble like the last one. That really sucked. Oh my god. Again on the very last one. So annoying, dude. Come on. Come on. Nice. Let me blow up some of these spiders with my staff. Or my walking stick, I guess. I'm not a wizard, I'm just a hobbit. And then these spiders right here, you can't smack with the walking stick. You actually have to smack them with your sword to knock them on their belly. On their back, I should say. Expose their belly. Alright, I think that's all the enemies. Let me grab some of these mushrooms real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything else for me here. I'm not even going to bother grabbing those mushrooms that you saw back there, because I knew my courage point was about to fill up and restore my health. This is actually one of my favorite parts of this level, is just climbing this giant freaking tree. It's pretty fun, and at the top there's a very nice surprise. So it's a very cool part of the level. There are collectibles at every level of the tree here, so I'm making sure to grab everything before I continue on my way up. Oh, and this thing is sucking me up. Make sure I line this up right. Nice. Let me grab these real quick, and then let me go grab those red ones. And then there's the other side. Let me go over there. Being careful not to fall here. Not to run too fast. Make sure my angles are right. Alright, and then let me continue on upwards. Then there's this part right here. I should have jumped. Now it's sucking me all the way up. I should have jumped. That was stupid of me. I'm gonna have to wait for the vine to go back down. That's alright though. Grab this pink courage point. Alright, let me go back down and get those things that I missed. Come on, vine. Go back down. This tree is absolutely huge. It's pretty awesome. Alright. There we go. Finally. Anything else? There's a chest. Okay. I think there's a scroll in this one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Man, I'm doing good on this chest. Sweet. Yeah, there is a scroll. So, Master Sword Tactics. Sting does even more damage. You can now chain 3 sword attacks together. In addition, you can unleash a devastating spin attack. If you press and hold B when you release it, you do a full circle that damages everybody around you. So, we're getting more powerful with the sword here. It's definitely going to help out in some of the later fights of this level. And here we're almost to the top of the tree. Very sweet what's waiting for us up here. If you're familiar with The Hobbit, the book or the movie, you know that Bilbo climbs all the way to the top of the trees and gets a good view of the forest, and that's exactly what's happening over here. I mean, look at this. Isn't this sweet? Look at all those birds. We're at the very top of the forest. Look at the view down there. Pretty cool. The top of the tree line. Sweet. Got a chest. And then if you look down, and if you spin around, look at this. Psychedelic trip. Ooh. Shouldn't be eating all those mushrooms, Bilbo. Alright, and then here there's a nice fun little slide to go down. Pretty fun. I've never missed a courage point going down the slide. I'd imagine it'd be a huge hassle if you did, though. I don't know if you can miss it or if it just automatically grabs everything. No. Oh man, I thought I was gonna miss it and the timer almost expired.
Barlean's belt. It's got to be close.
Alright, so now we found Balin's belt. We know we're getting there. Smack some more spiders. Grab my stick here. Damn it, it got poisoned. Damn it, dude. It's a ton of spiders here, and they're all circling me. And then there's that big one that I gotta use my sword on. I guess let me take out my sword. Grab these mushrooms because I'm kind of dying. And grab some more mushrooms. Damn it, dude. I keep getting poisoned. It's so annoying. Man, that guy just like jumped under my sword attack. Dude, again, man. He like ducks under my jump attack. And you can't hit him with your sword. You have to knock him back with a jump attack. Or else he just blocks. There we go. Finally. There's some more of those freezing rocks. I don't really like those. They're kind of useless for me. I'm gonna go back and grab some of those mushrooms. Just to make sure my health is filled up. Alright, I think I got everything in here. No, actually, here's a chest and some plants. Let me blow them up with my walking stick. Damn it, dude. I was being so careful and I still got pegged. And bam! Alright, let me open this one. Damn it. Alright. Ton of silver in there. Nice. That's what I like to see. Okay, now we can continue ahead and chop through these webs. And look at that. Ton of spiders. And another big daddy here. Let me pull out my sword. Let me actually smack these guys first. There we go. Nice. That one wasn't ducking around like the other one. Alright. Guess I'm good to go. Should be some mushrooms up here. Let me grab this chest. Sweet. And then there's a ton of mushrooms back here. Nice, I'm full of my health. Continue ahead. We are about to enter the heart of the forest here. And there's this loading zone, so let me wait for it to load. A loading zone within a level, just what we need. Alright. Alright, here we are in this big open chamber. We're about to see some crazy stuff.
Cut those dwarves down. The spiders will eat them for sure.
Wake, my sisters. There is a disturbance. Who intrudes? Is some creature trying to steal our food?
I think I'd better hurry.
I love the voice acting for those spiders. Pretty awesome. So this is a boss battle here in the game, and it's multi-stage boss battle, I suppose. There's various tasks that you have to do. Right now I'm just finding some little baby spiders, trying to cut down all the dwarves before they get eaten alive. Will not be good for anybody. All these rocks and mushrooms down here, they respawn, so you ultimately have unlimited health in this part of the game, really, if you're just patient enough to let everything restore. So this fight is just a little bit time consuming, but it's not too difficult, unless you let it be difficult, I suppose. So let me chop down these dwarves here. Alright, so we got a few more dwarves to save. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. But right now I'm just waiting for some spiders to come attack me, because every time you chop down some dwarves, they crawl on these walls and come try to get you. And these little red spiders are awfully powerful, actually. They have a lot of health, they do a ton of damage, sometimes they poison you. Shout out to the RuneScape kids. Deadly red spiders in Karamja Island, that's what they remind me of. I used to play RuneScape way back in the day. I used to play RuneScape 1, like when it first came out, the ones that look like Lego graphics, before it got big. Anyways, enough about that. And then every time you come back down, there's a bunch more spiders here on the floor waiting for you. So let me just make quick work of them. Now I'm gonna run around and grab some of these respawnable mushrooms, just to make sure my health is nice and tidied up. And then let me kill some of these spiders here. Where's that big one? There it is. Just smack him silly. Alright, sweet. Alright, let me go up and free some more dwarves. Oh, there's another little spider over there. I guess I'll let him follow me up there. Make sure I grab all these courage points. I don't want to miss any. Nice. Got another health upgrade. I'm on my second bar of life bubbles, which is very fun. Like I mentioned previously, you can get 2 full bars by the end of the game. That's the max you can have. I'm gonna ride the zipline down as soon as I kill the spider. Dude, he just got like wrecked. I just slashed him in half. Nice fun little zipline. Bam. Grab these courage points before I cut down the next batch of dwarves. Dwarves is such an awkward word to say, by the way.
Hey! Let's get out of here!
Sweet. Now let me get attacked by some more spiders. There's another one of those deadly red spiders. Sometimes they just kind of like wait around and they wait for you to make a move, and then every time you like come in, they like eat you. Nice. I seem to be doing alright with them though. Damn it, I just got poisoned. Alright, I think that's all of them for now. So let me slide back down to the floor level. There's gonna be some more spiders waiting for me down here. Let me grab some mushrooms first. Sweet. Damn, it's like a ton of big ones. And grab more mushrooms. See, so as long as you're patient with this battle, you should be alright, because you can just grab the mushrooms. You can just run around until your health is full, and then attack. Do what you gotta do. See, like, I'm halfway down, so I'm gonna grab a few more mushrooms. Grab those real quick. Okay, and then I'll turn around and smack these guys some more. Nice, I got like 3 of them at once. Nice! Alright, so over here, I think this is the last little place I have to climb to free some dwarves. Let me fill up real quick. Alright. Grab these 2 courage points. And then I guess I have to ride the zip line down. Pretty strong web that these spiders make that can support Bilbo's weight.
Hurry, Bilbo!
There's Bomber. He would have made a very nice meal for the spiders. Lots of calories on him. And then let me kill these spiders that are crawling up the walls here. There's that green one. It's like freaking out down there. What are they doing? They're just kind of like running around in circles. Come on, dude. There we go. Then there's that one. There's a few of them under me, but they're just kind of like having a seizure down there. See if I can try to bait them to come up. Let me go over to the corner. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think there's only that one more. No, there's a few more. Alright, got him. I think that's all done. Let me slide all the way back down and see if there are some spiders waiting for me. Yep, there's this big one. Sweet.
Fiend steals our lunch. You will not escape this web. We will find them again after we send him to a beautiful sleep.
So we got the 3 spider sisters here, the actual boss of this level. So we fight them one at a time, which isn't so bad. This first one, you just kind of smack him with your sword. Or her, I should say. Smack her with your sword, and pretty easy. Let me make sure I grab these little baby ones, though. Yeah, so that one's pretty easy. And then the next one comes out.
Nasty, a life for a life. She will be avenged.
So now we fight Raph, the green spider, and this one does not do too well against your sword attacks. So you use some stones against her. Let me quickly kill all these little baby spiders first, though, before I actually focus on Raph herself. I really should use my walking stick here, but I'm having fun with the sword. Dude, I'm getting, like, killed. Let me... There we go. And grab that little baby one. Dude, they're so elusive. They just run away so well. Ugh. I'm gonna use a health potion. Might as well. I guess I didn't have to. I could have just picked up mushrooms, but... Who cares? Alright, now I can focus on the boss here. So let me grab these fire stones, and then I'm just gonna blast her away. Pretty easy. As long as you deal with all the little spiders first, you can just peg her with stones over and over again.
You killed both my sisters. They were stupid and soft, but I am neither. Goodbye, small thief.
So now I have to fight Wicked, the biggest of the 3 spiders. Kind of arrogant, says her sisters are stupid. What a bully. That's all I gotta say about that. Let me kill the little spiders first, and then I'll deal with the boss. Let me do an antidote here. Get that stupid red spider. Dude, that thing is running. Look at her go, man. So, regular stones and the sword does not damage this spider boss at all. You have to use the freezing stone and then smack her with your sword. It's exactly what I'm going to be doing here as soon as I get rid of these little baby spiders. Having a hard time doing it, though, because they're all clumped right under the boss, and I can't really reach them to hit them. Let me use another antidote. There's a little bottle of antidote down here as well that respawns, so it's not a bad idea to use your antidote whenever you get poisoned. Is that everybody? I think that might be everybody. So now I can focus on the boss. Yeah, that's everybody. Nope, there's one more. Dude, come on. There's another spider. They just keep like popping up out of nowhere. There's a ton of spiders here. Just making my way around until I can get a good shot on that little spider. There we go. Alright, finally. Now I can focus on the boss. Let me just grab some mushrooms here real quick. This antidote as well. Well, I think I'm full on antidotes. So yeah, you freeze the spider, and then you smack her with your sword. And then rinse and repeat. She's only vulnerable when she's frozen. Bam. So just a matter of repeating that. Sweet. You can't damage it any other way, so this is the only way to do it. But it's pretty cool to finally have a boss battle in this game. 3 giant freaking spiders, dude. And I'm not even worried about my health right now, because your health restores to full at the end of a level anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. I do want to make sure I have my stones filled up, though, for the next level. One more hit should do it. Sweet. And that's all the spiders.
Whew. Oh, the webs are gone now. I'd better catch up with the dwarves.
Alright, so that's the end of this level. Here's our summary screen. Make sure I got all of the collectibles for this 100% playthrough. Yep, looks like I got everything. So that's good. Not really going to buy anything here. I already got all my upgrades maxed out. My potions are pretty full. My stones are full. So, hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to subscribe and join me next time.